Hello everyone, so today I am going to be doing a review of the new Tarte Shape Tape Foundation. This has been out, I'm not too sure how long. It just came to my Ulta store last week. So I thought I could do a first impressions on camera. And so I went ahead and did my eyeshadow, my eyeliner, and my eyebrows. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this to do a first impression and then do the rest of my makeup afterwards. So I'm very excited to try this. I am in the shade Light Sand, which was actually the lightest one that they had left at the store. And I got the matte one. There's a matte and then there's a hydrating one, and my skin is kind of just in the middle. There's no like, oh, I have oily skin or I have dry skin. It's just there. So I went ahead and got the matte because I heard it was more full coverage and I just would rather have a matte foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off by doing by using my Versali Rose Gold Serum as a primer, and I'm gonna do that all over my face. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the foundation. Comes in a cute little box, and it just looks like this. It looks like the Shape Tape Concealer, just in a bigger bottle in foundation form. So I'm gonna go ahead and dot this on my face. And I'm looking up here because my mirror is up there, so. I'm not too sure how much to apply. I don't want to overdo it, but I don't know. I like the applicator. I like that it's not messy and that you don't have to like pour it on your hand, or there's no pump. I like that about it. Okay, so now that it's kind of, you know, dotted on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and take my beauty blender. I'm gonna go ahead and start blending. And I'm gonna have to apply more in that area. Okay, so it is all blended out and it is kind of full coverage, but it's not full coverage. Okay, so I don't know why I said it was kind of full coverage. It's not full coverage. You can still see a little bit, but for the most part, it looks really good on my skin. I really like the way it feels. It's not tacky. It sets really fast, and it is what it says it is. It's really matte. It's not tacky. I feel like a lot of foundations say that they're matte and they're just not matte, but if I'm gonna spend $40 on a foundation, I hope it does what it says it's gonna do. But you can still kind of see my spots, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which is my favorite concealer in the world. And I'm gonna go ahead, I'm in the shade Fair Beige, so I don't know if they have the same shades for foundation and concealer or if it's different, but this is my favorite concealer that I've ever used. I think it does wonders for under your eyes and for your spots. Okay, so now that all the concealer is blended out, it definitely looks a bit better. I don't know. I think a lot of the reason why it's not as full coverage as it could be is because I applied it with a beauty blender, and typically when you use just a brush and not a beauty blender, it does come across as more full coverage, and but it looks nice. I like the way it feels. It's very matte, like it says. This is probably not my favorite foundation, even though this is the first time I've used it. I'm gonna have to see how it wears throughout the day, and I'm gonna have to use it more. But I do like it. I don't know if I will be repurchasing it. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and then I will get back to you. Okay, so I am finished with my makeup and I like the way the foundation looks. It's not the best I use and it's definitely not the worst I've used, but I don't know if I will be repurchasing it because it is kind of expensive. It is $40. I have spent more on foundations, but I have loved them more than this. My favorite thing about it is probably going to be the applicator because it's very easy to apply and you don't have to worry as much about getting too much. So I really do like that about it. But yeah, I'm not crazy about it. It's just, you know, I'm not crazy about it. I'm not as crazy about it as I'm crazy about the concealer. The concealer is definitely the best concealer I've ever owned, but the foundation, I don't think so. It's just your average foundation. But you can make that decision for yourself if you want to, but I just thought I'd share my opinion and my first impression with it being on my face for you guys. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time.